got my wealth. I stare at the sun just for kicks all by myself. I lose track of time, so I might be past my prime, but I'm feeling oh so good. Everybody, don't you know who you are? I said everybody,
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Morrow in at the three, the small forward. Ricky Rubio, Clark, one of the most highly anticipated international players in recent memory to come into the NBA.
Yeah, he's got an awful lot of flash and substance to his game, and after much haggling and negotiating, he was finally allowed to join the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2011.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
From deep, Morrow. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And Ricky Rubio, one of the youngest international basketball stars ever. We started hearing about him in the U.S. back when he was 16. And even then, powerful teams in Europe were all vying for his services.
And going back to Rubio, Clark, his natural instinct. And he's able to get it back. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. But they recover it. Towns, the pass to Rubio. Goes up again. Ibaka with some nice D.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Rubio with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Picked him clean. Westbrook up top. And now a fast break for the Thunder. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he had. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
The Thunder leading by 6. Towns with the steal. There's the feed to Rubio. Out to the right wing. Towns kicks to Prince. Shot's good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Westbrook, here we go. Minnesota with the rebound. And here's Wiggins. Rubio with it. Westbrook picks him up. Prince fires. It's hauled in by Adams. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
First free throw is good.
Timeout call for Minnesota.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
Yeah, that was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. I mean, he's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter.
Kevin Martin is checked in for Ricky Rubio. And Morrow drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Martin. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Fires from deep. Morrow, no good.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed out.
Martin with the bucket. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Martin with the ball. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.